What if we tell you that the fried chicken that you are drooling over today at KFC were rejected more than 1,000 times before finally being accepted? The famous and secret KFC recipe that makes the brand finger-lickin' good was abandoned by 1,009 restaurants. KFC, or Kentucky Fried Chicken, is one of the most valued brands in the world right now. It is so big at the moment that it is hard, or rather impossible, to imagine it as a small firm at any point of time in history. The success story of KFC is the story of determination, perseverance, and skill of Colonel Sanders. His hard work and determination turned KFC from nothing to the second largest food chain in the world. In this video, we will share this unbelievable story of how KFC became synonymous with fried chicken. Welcome to Wealthy Mindset, where we explore unique and breathtaking angles from the world of money, economics, personal finance, and investing. But before we dive into it, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Also, click on the bell icon right there so you never miss any of our subsequent videos. Today, KFC and the face of Colonel Sanders is synonymous with fried chicken. But it was not always so. As discussed earlier in the video, the chicken recipe of Sanders was rejected by 1,009 restaurants before finally getting accepted. The story of Sanders in itself is very inspiring. The man had a very challenging childhood, with him dropping out of school when he was just in the 7th grade. At 16, he fudged his age to get into the US Army, but was discharged soon. He then joined railways, but was fired because he fought with a colleague. His next job was selling life insurance, and what happened? He got fired again. Lesser people would have lost confidence in themselves at this stage, but Sanders' self-belief never wavered. He continued doing things and finally got settled in a gas station. The chicken story also began from this gas station. He started selling self-made chicken to the visitors who came to the gas station. After failing at every single job that he ever tried, this chicken thing was working out quite well for Sanders. It was here that he mastered his famous secret recipe that was to become a rage not just in America, but everywhere in the world. But at that time, it was not quite a rage. By the late 1930s, Sanders' fried chicken, due to a secret recipe, was starting to make a name for itself in Kentucky. He expanded the number of seats in his restaurant, but he wanted to make KFC even bigger. As Colonel tried to expand his chicken business, he stumbled upon a lot of roadblocks. The recipe was rejected everywhere he went. Not just his recipe was not taken seriously, his attire was also mocked. However, just like the other incidents in his life, these rejections did not affect his mentality. He genuinely believed that what he did was good, and if not today, then tomorrow his Kentucky Fried Chicken would work out. His immense willpower was the feature of his life so far. He kept marketing his chicken to restaurant owners all over the US, and after a lot of traveling and rejections, he finally hit the jackpot. In 1952, Sanders signed a contract with one of his friends, where he would get royalty for his recipe for every piece sold. He soon signed similar contracts with other restaurants at different locations. A bit of success had converted all the rejections into acceptance. KFC finally started growing, and by the 1960s, it had over 600 restaurants who were ready to sell Colonel's chicken. KFC by now had become a brand. It was such a roaring success that within 4 years, Sanders sold KFC at $2 million to John Y. Brown Jr. and Jack C. Massey. This deal allowed Sanders to be the face of the company for lifetime, and also assured him of a lifetime salary. The deal brought enormous success to the KFC brand. KFC was soon going places where Sanders could never have imagined it would go. KFC kept adding outlets, not just in America and Canada, but in the whole world. Competitors came and went, but the chickens of Colonel Sanders stayed. It was the commitment of Sanders to the brand that formed the base of this success. Even after selling the brand, Sanders made sure he kept strict vigilance on the quality of chicken that was being served at different chains of KFC. In his later years, he became quite critical of the chicken being sold at KFC. He believed that the quality had deteriorated. In 1980, the KFC founder left the planet, but KFC kept growing and growing. His special secret recipe, that remains secret till date, has now expanded into 150 countries with 22,621 locations all around the world. The KFC story teaches us about bouncing back from defeats. Anyone can be confident when things are going well, but the real test begins when things do not go according to plans. This test, Sanders never failed, and this attitude helped him crack down the door of success. Remember, no one except you can defeat you. With this, we will end this video. If you enjoyed this video, slap a like on it and subscribe to the channel to stay updated with the latest business trends and interesting facts. You can also turn on the bell notification so you don't miss any of our mind-blowing videos. We'll catch you in the next one. Until then, bye!